Hello and welcome to another episode of Milk Float TV, broadcasting from the back of Bluebell the Milk Float. And we're here today with Carrington MacDuffie and Rob Ellen. How's it going, guys?
Really good.
Yeah, fantastic to have you here. So
it's great to be
here. Yeah, you've had quite a long day, haven't you? Been on the road.
We've been on the road.
Yeah.
Yeah, just come up from Brighton and we're in Kent the day before.
Right, okay.
So now we're in the West. We're in Wookey Hole.
Yeah,
we are.
So
in a milk float.
Well,
who knew?
West Country's perfect place to be in a milk float, really, isn't it?
I think so.
It is.
There's quite a bit of milk produced there.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Plenty of cheese, anyway. But that's my sense of humour. But yeah, there you go. Yeah. So I'll just briefly, because you're on tour, aren't you? You've come from America, and Rob's kind of taking you on tour in the Moose-mobile.
Yeah.
So you've been having fun so far.
Yeah,
then,
we just got started. Yes.
Yeah. Oh, brilliant. Because we'll chat about it in a bit. But yeah, you're going to play an original song for us, aren't you?
Yeah,
so,
I'm going to play a song from my new record. Yeah.
Okay, amazing. Yeah.
And it's called Didn't Wanna.
Brilliant. Okay.
Didn't wanna tell you no. Didn't wanna let you go, but I had to let you go. Oh, 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 oh. Didn't wanna turn my face away, not with your lips so close that way, but I had to turn away. How will it sound when I never ever call your name? Oh, from this moment things will never be the same. No, but things always want to change. Didn't want to see you cry. Didn't want to wave goodbye, but I had to say goodbye. Didn't want to change my mind again. Didn't want to lose another friend, but I had to let it end. All of the time you thought it was me that you were looking at. I stepped out of line and you couldn't believe I couldn't be there. But we're always gonna see what we're wanting to see. Didn't wanna tell you no. Didn't wanna tell you no. Didn't wanna tell you no. Didn't wanna let you go. I didn't wanna find you gone, even though the time had come and I knew that you'd be gone. Didn't wanna dance to that song alone. Didn't wanna sing along alone, but I had to sing along. Seems like it was over before it even started out, but the moment that it's happening is the moment it's all about, and it's always happening now. Didn't wanna tell you no. Didn't wanna tell you no. Didn't wanna tell you no. Didn't wanna let you go. I didn't wanna tell you no.
Great.
Thanks for the backup on that, guys. You played the part just right.
Oh, that's fantastic. Cheers. So I was reading a little bit on your website earlier about you've got some really interesting ways of writing songs and being creative. I just wondered if you'd like mind just telling us a little bit more about, because I was reading that you use things like sacred geometry and dreams and things, and yeah, would you like to tell us, did anything of that come into writing that song at all, or was that more a story kind of thread
there
to
isn't
it?
really any sacred geometry in the No song.
Yeah,
You know,
I was getting the sense that's more of a story song, isn't it?
It's
But
kind
yeah.
of you know, most of my songs are images that are fragments that are pulled together that just synchronistically fit together.
Right.
I'm a poet, and so I'm a published poet.
Yeah.
And so a lot of that kind of imagery comes into my songwriting.
Yeah.
But in the process, the music and the lyrics usually come at the same time.
Okay.
And definitely dreams are part of the process. A lot
Yeah.
of the images come from dreams.
Right.
And the kind of work I've done with something like sacred geometry, even if it doesn't apply directly to a song I'm working on, it's always kind of part of the underpinnings of my thinking.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Unconscious, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, how do you collect those things together? Do you keep a diary or anything like that, or does it kind of just stay lodged in your mind, and then when you're writing a song, you know, those things kind of come into your mind, kind of thing, or is it? Do you have any kind of process of writing songs? I mean,
I
that
do.
particular way of working, or
Yeah, I do. Well, I use I use the voice recorder on my iPhone constantly.
right?
You know,
Yeah.
really constantly, because if an idea pops, it doesn't necessarily stay. The general feel of it might stay, but you know, you shift the wording just the tiniest bit,
Yeah.
and it can the beauty of the idea just can disappear. So I try to capture it in the moment that I first hear it, and I'll write it down. Also, I keep it. I don't have a diary, but I keep a songbook that I write ideas
Yeah.
in.
Oh,
So it's
amazing,
really
yeah.
a combination of those two things.
Yeah.
Sometimes on a keyboard, sometimes ukulele.
Yeah.
Just, you know, sometimes if I don't have an instrument, I'm just hearing the melody. You know.
Yeah, I guess it being a poet as well, that obviously kind of must help you kind of hone your songwriting as well, because it sounds like your lines are quite important to you. That
Yeah,
just,
they are.
Yeah,
I try. I
like
really.
those one where you place one word or something like
Yeah.
that can make a massive difference, can't
Yeah, it does.
And
I am not stream of consciousness. I'm very brevity is the soul of wit. You know,
Yeah.
I'm very disciplined with my my word choice and my. But
Yeah.
I don't work it over really hard.
Yeah.
I don't overwork it, but I
No,
just keep
yeah.
it compact. You know.
it's that balance, isn't it, of keeping like the original emotional content of what you wanted, and then kind of still being able to tweak it so that
Yeah.
it all fits together, kind
Yeah,
of thing.
yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
which is
Yeah, you don't
tricky
want to
balance
over tweak. Yeah,
sometimes,
you don't
but-
want to over tweak, and you don't want to tweak too soon.
yeah,
Tweaking
no.
is for a later process.
Yeah, definitely.
You know.
Yeah. Oh, no, it's
Yeah.
amazing. Yeah. So, well, I'll just have a little introduce Rob a little bit as well, because you're obviously on tour together,
Yeah.
like in the Moose. And do you want to tell us a little bit about what you're up to and
shall
your
I-
different Moose kind of
I'll
things?
tell
and-
you how Carrington and I came into each other's
Yeah.
company. Basically through travelling in America and doing what I do as
Yeah.
a publicist. And I promote some things, and I present some television as well as radio
Yeah,
shows as
yeah.
well. And I do that all from the back of my van,
Yeah.
which has got a real engine.
Yeah.
And it hasn't
Rather
got-
than batteries that don't go very
The
fast.
batteries are under here.
But it's not that far advanced.
But
from
you
this
know,
vehicle.
you're right.
I could take
You're right.
You're in the
I-
same
well,
family.
You know,
Yeah, it's the
I
same
could take
family.
people on tour as well, but
Yeah.
it'd take about 10 times as long. But
And
you
you
know,
would have to do it in
yeah.
25-mile
Yeah.
increments.
It would be a leisurely
Yeah.
tour.
Yeah. So I have a van here that helps American artists tour here.
Yeah.
But I just last year about this time decided that it would be a nice idea to have one in America as well.
Yeah, it's amazing,
to help
yeah.
European artists
Yeah.
tour there, which came about through people that follow what we do in the way of television and radio, and I'd also look after a community for house concerts to encourage
Yeah.
people to have concerts in their own
Yeah.
homes.
Yeah.
And we just travel visiting these people that take an interest in doing that for independent artists like yourselves.
Yeah, it's amazing. Yeah.
And from that, I got to go to Austin, Texas, and we did a showcase at Threadgills, Austin, during South by Southwest for
Yeah.
our artists. And Carrington says, "Yeah, I'll do that." And she brought the whole band.
Oh, amazing!
And-
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. It was great
really
fun. So, and a whole heap of other people that just blew me away came down to play songs that day. And I said before this, the Carrington, "You're a MacDuffie, aren't you?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "Well, they're all from the Outer Hebrides of Scotland."
Right. Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
I knew there was a cemetery on
Yeah.
Collinsy,
Yeah.
and I told you about that, and you
Yeah.
knew. You knew what I was talking
Yeah.
about. No one
Yeah.
ever knows what I'm talking
Well,
about.
Collinsy's, you know, you've been up round there,
The
right?
milk float's been to Collins.
Yeah,
The milk
really?
float
Oh my
has
God.
been to Collinsy.
I did a gig there,
Yeah.
so
Oh, you
at
did?
the
Oh
village
my
hall.
God.
And
Yeah.
the-
I
well,
spent a day just driving around the island, and then did a gig in the
you're
evening.
making
So,
my day
Yes.
over and
so it's
over.
the Collinsay connection. It's, yeah.
Well, we didn't know that.
Oh,
eh?
No.
Oh, I loved Collinsay. I think that was one of my
Oh.
favourite places
Well,
I went to.
We're
but,
going
oh,
there on the 15th of June.
Oh,
and
you'll love it there. Yeah.
And Carrington, her family are all buried there.
Oh, amazing.
Their ancestors are all buried
Ancestors
there.
are in a
Wow.
little cemetery on
Oh.
Collinsy.
And we're doing
Yeah.
a gig, Carrington's doing a gig in the church
Yeah.
that they probably worshipped in.
Right, amazing.
And there's
Oh.
120 people on the whole island.
Yeah.
So, if they all turn out, I think the church
Yeah,
can hold them.
that's I think they pretty much do. I think it's like the music's like music event there is
Yeah.
like that. Everyone just goes
So-
and like
Yeah,
they'll love you there.
So we can't
yeah.
wait.
Oh,
We're
be
doing that,
amazing,
and
yeah.
we're going to Lewis as well
Oh,
for
fantastic,
the
yeah.
solstice.
Oh,
Going to be in
Yeah.
Callanish for the solstice,
oh, amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
and
Excited about that.
all sorts of other things. Doing Bath Fringe and one
Yeah.
or two other
Oh,
things as
brilliant. Yeah.
well. So when we talked to Carrington, it was like and she said this. I said, right, okay, you need to go there. You need to go to Collinsay. She said yes, and you had a tour coming together in Germany when we were
Yeah.
having this discussion.
Yeah.
So I made the suggestion that we could tag on some dates in the UK after that tour
Yeah.
and try and get to do all of that. And with help from people like yourselves,
Yes.
it's come
Yeah.
together.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
brilliant. Yeah.
So here we are, in the back of a milk float
Yeah.
in Wicked Hole.
Yeah, I'm quite envious. I want to come with you to Collinsay.
Oh, I wish
and
you could.
Yeah, I'd love to.
Yeah,
You
but-
have to start now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, I was going to try and get up to Callanish Stones as well because I did get to the Outer Hebrides.
Right.
I got as far as Harris,
Yeah.
and then I was meant to go to Lewis as well,
Yeah.
but I couldn't get over the mountain range
Well,
from Harris
Oh.
with
We've
the
got a
milk
gig
float.
at Callanish Stones
Right.
on the solstice
Yeah.
in the cafe of the visitor centre at
Oh.
Callanish.
Oh,
And we're
amazing.
looking
Yeah.
for an opening act, as it happens.
Right. Okay, I'm interested. I'm very interested. Yeah, it may not be with the milk flow.
No,
but,
I can
mean,
imagine. We've got another one, though.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sounds
Yeah.
amazing.
Well,
Yeah,
there you
I'm
are, if you can.
very tempted. So
I know,
yeah, we'll have a chat about it in a bit.
We'll have a
But
chat.
yeah, so
Our people should talk to your people.
yeah, that's
Your
it.
people
Yeah,
should talk to
well,
my people.
yeah, we'll get the moose and the Bluebell
moose and
people
the-
communicating.
Right.
So you know,
That's right.
the fairies and the sort of goblins or whatever, you know. and they'll-
yeah. Well, there's plenty up that way
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah, well, yeah. So, well,
Yeah.
we better have another song, I suppose. But we forgot to do the songwriting tip as well.
Songwriting
So,
Well, should we do that?
yeah, let's do the songwriting
All
tip.
right,
So,
all right.
would you care to? I can read it out. Would you like to read it out?
I'm going to give it to
yeah,
you to read
okay,
out.
that would be brilliant. Yeah.
Songwriting tip.
So this is Carrington's, and this is our first songwriting tip from America as well.
Oh,
so
right.
we are very honoured. So basically, trust your instincts.
Hmm.
So that sounds like good advice. It sounds kind of
Not just song advice. In my
no,
opinion.
just life
Yeah,
advice,
yeah,
and it sounds a bit like kind of with your sort of tour and things. It's like kind of following kind of the vibe of where you feel like you want to go, kind of ancestral kind of things. And
I call it intuitive travelling.
Yeah.
There is a way of getting to where you are, but you'd have to be in tune with that way,
oh, definitely, yeah,
and hopefully it'll guide you in the right
yeah,
direction.
I think so. It's like kind of little invisible airwaves, isn't it? That you just got to
Yeah.
tune into that frequency, and it'll take
Yeah.
you where you need
Well,
to
you
go.
would know.
Yeah, well, no, like I think with you were a massive help on my tour, you know, getting up to Scotland in the milk float, and I had my little angels along the way that helped
That's
me
right.
out.
And they do, that's right, that's what
Oh,
happens.
totally, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so okay, yeah, we're gonna have another song then. So,
Okay.
what you're gonna do a cover for us?
You
So,
wanted a cover song.
if that's
yeah.
okay, that'd be
Yeah,
amazing.
Of course.
Yeah.
I haven't done this song in a while, but you're inspiring me to do it again. It's a John Prine song
Okay,
Nice.
wow.
that I did this a lot in Germany. I was in Germany, Holland, Belgium, and France, and I learned the title of this song in all of those languages, but mostly in German. It's Ich hatte ein Traum. I had a dream last night I had a dream. Everything was black and white and it smelled like Vaseline. We stood in the corner and I held you tight. I kissed your mouth till my head got light last night when I had a dream. I had a dream last night I had a dream. Birds were flying left and right through the light of a movie screen. Everyone was looking for something to do. I even thought I had a chance with you last night when I had a dream. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. La da 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 da, la da 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 da. I had a dream last night. Birds were flying left and right. Everyone was looking for something to do, and I even thought I had a chance with you last night when I had last night when I had last night when I had a dream.
Hey.
John Prine. I had a dream. Ich hatte ein Traum.
Oh, it's amazing. Thanks.
The short version.
Oh, it's amazing. Cheers. Well, thanks ever so much for coming along.
Yeah.
And like, so in terms of where can people find you online? You've got a website, haven't you?
Yes, I sure do. Of course I do. Yeah, that's right. Don't second guess yourself as you're starting a song. That's just don't keep second guessing yourself. Yeah, my website, CarringtonMacDuffie.com. I'm on tour because I have a brand new record out, Kiss Make Better.
Show
Which is
the
right
record.
here. Ta-da! Kiss Make Better. And excited about this record. See, it's all in leopard skin. Yeah.
You like that?
You like that? I was saying the
I'm
other
still
night.
liking it.
I was in Austria the other day, and an Austrian guy told me that it was vulgar, but I said, no, baby, it's rock and roll. Yeah. So I'm excited about this. This just came out at the end of April, and I've been all over touring and promoting that and having it's so much fun. And yeah, website, CarringtonMacDuffie.com. I'm on Facebook, YouTube, you name it. I'm on it.
Oh, amazing. Yeah.
Follow the moose. Follow the moose on
And
this
the moose,
particular leg.
Yeah.
Facebook. It's Medicine Show on the Road or facebook.com/moose-mobile.
Yeah,
Mobile.
brilliant.
Yeah. And we're out for the next month or so.
Yeah. Yeah. Got a ways to go.
Oh, amazing. Well, cheers ever so much for coming along, guys. It's been
Yeah.
brilliant. Really
That's
loved having you here.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, well, for another edition of Milk Float TV, over and out, and see you next time. Bye.